Hello everybody, welcome back to Road Rations. I am Lauren, and in today's episode I'm going to show you what I bring with me in my travel laundromat. For those of you who do not know, because this is a very new series, my husband and I, mainly my husband, is in a band, so we are traveling a lot more. He's wanting to do a lot more shows. So pretty much this series is just to show how we do life more efficiently on the road. And even if that means us doing laundry, because laundromats are really expensive. And if I've been at a music festival for 14, 16 hours, I really do not want to go to the laundromat the next day just to wash like 3 or 4 shirts. So I'm going to show you what I bring with me in our little travel laundromat. I am able to wash clothes and dry them, and hopefully this will be some kind of inspiration for those of you who travel, whether if you guys are musicians, you travel for work, you backpack in the countryside, or whatever your situation is. Hopefully this could give you some inspiration. So anyway, let's go ahead and show you what I got. So to start us off, I have everything in this large makeup bag. I got this at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, one of those stores. But yeah, it's just a giant makeup bag. And if you open it, there is like a zipper pouch up here, and then everything in the bottom. So I'll show you what's in the zipper pouch first. The first thing I got is a gum package of laundry detergent sheets. They are these really thin paper laundry detergent. They smell really good. Laundry detergent sheets and fresh linen scent. I got these on Walmart.com, and y'all, they smell so stinking good. And the best way that I found to like keep them dry and to keep them from ripping is just to use a gum container. You can also use a little Q-tip container. This is what I was using first. And then I finished a pack of gum. I'm like, oh my God, that would work perfectly. So that's the first thing that I got. Second, I have a 7-foot jump rope that can be used as a clothesline. I would personally take these off because they're kind of bulky and it's kind of difficult to tie this onto something with these. But there are a couple different ways that you can use a jump rope as a clothesline. And later on, well, not in this video, but as we continue this, I will show you guys how to use a jump rope as a clothesline in a couple different ways. I also have a 25-foot rope as well, because maybe I need some extra rope depending on where we are, where I need to hang laundry. But yeah, got some extra rope. I have a couple carabiner hooks or clips. I love these things. These just come in handy for a bunch of different things. But if I needed to, again, make a clothesline, I am able to clip these onto something, use my rope, do what I gotta do. I have a bag of clothespins, obviously, to hang them up on our clothesline. I also have a really cool drying rack that I'm gonna show you that is travel friendly and it's awesome. And you guys can also use clothespins to close up the curtains or anything else that you might need a clothespin for. But I got those. I have a mesh delicates bag. nothing fancy. I also have a little pair of scissors. Now I'm going to show you what is in the bottom, which is kind of the more fun, exciting part, I think. So to start us off, I have my liquid detergents in this little zipper pouch. In my little travel liquid containers, I have fabric softener, multi-purpose degreaser, which would be like Fabuloso. You can also use Pine Sol in your laundry. But y'all, if you have not tried using Fabuloso, Pine Sol, an all-purpose cleaner in your laundry, just a splash, it's awesome. It gets like the grease out, any oils, amazing. Plus it makes your clothes smell good. I have just some stain remover, and then of course some liquid laundry detergent. Also, little tip for traveling with liquids, get you some plastic wrap, cut up a little bit of a plastic bag or Ziploc bag, and just make a little cap and just put it on top of your bottle, close it with the lid, and that really helps prevent spills. So, little travel hack for you if you didn't know that. In this pouch, I have my powders, or my solid detergents, but I have my powdered laundry detergent that I've made. I have some scent booster beads. And what's really cool, if you guys didn't think of this before, I have used old spice bottles to hold my powder detergents and my powder scent boosters, scent beads, whatever. Just make sure that you obviously clean your bottle out very well. And it's perfect because since it's a shaker, you can just, pour as much as you need or shake as much as you need. And yeah, you can take your powder detergents with you in a much, kind of better organized way. I also have some stain remover wipes. I find these work better than the pens because anytime I've gotten a stain remover pen, it would just leak, and I just don't have time for that. But I have some Tide to-go wipes, which are the same thing. I also have some fabric softener sheets, just in case if we just decided we needed to go to a laundromat. I actually have some fabric softener sheets. Even though I have liquid fabric softener, I like to have options. I have fabric refresher spray, which is like the Febreze clothing spray. And then I have Downy wrinkle releaser in the little spray bottles. Like, y'all, really utilize those little travel bottles for your soaps, not just like your body washes, but for, your laundry detergents and stuff like that. I have a chunk of a stain remover stick. I actually got this from the Dollar Tree. I mean, it was longer. I cut it in half, but I got this from Dollar Tree, and it has a very light lemongrass smell, but it works amazing. And Dollar Tree is really coming through with a lot of their stuff, which I love Dollar Tree. But some of the stuff is kind of hit and miss. Other things, pretty impressed with. I have 2 foldable laundry hampers. This one came from Dollar Tree, and it's so cute because it's so small. But look at that. It's so tiny. And whenever you fold it back up, the little folding pouch or the little holding pouch is actually attached. Put that over there. This one I got at Walmart, but the little holder isn't attached, so make sure you don't lose it. But this one, if I can open it, is actually, long ways instead of, just standing tall like that other one. But this is really good to have as well. That way, again, if we, on the off chance we did want to go to a laundromat, we have a hamper. But also, it's just really nice to have a laundry hamper in your hotel room or wherever it is that you're staying at. So that way your clothes aren't all over the floor. All right, now how we do laundry. I'm really excited about this. I was dorking out over it, and I had fun practicing this idea at home. But let me unfold it. But our washer is a dry bag that I got from Walmart in the sporting goods department. But this is a 20-liter dry bag, and it is the Outdoor Products brand. And I got the idea, just kind of shows gimmicky things. But as I was looking into different ideas on how to do laundry on the road, how to do laundry in a hotel room, I was on Amazon looking up portable washers, and there is this little bag called a scrubba, where it is essentially a dry bag with textured knobs or just textured little things on the inside of the bag. And it's a lot smaller. I think it's like a 13-liter bag or something like that. But it is essentially the same exact thing as this. And it is like $80 to $100 depending on the day. And I'm just, no. For if people bought one and they like it, rock on. I'm gonna be frugal and just buy a $10 much bigger bag, which I can actually fit a lot of clothes in here. I could probably fit about 5 or 6 shirts plus some undergarments and just do the same exact thing. And yes, it doesn't have a fancy little spout to drain the water, because oh my, to drain the water yourself. But I loved playing with this. I loved the idea, and I've actually washed a couple loads of my husband's clothes with this method, and I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of fun. But also, something else, I have two, what are these, wiffle balls to throw into the dry bag to agitate the laundry. I know those little spiky laundry balls are a thing, but I can find any at really anywhere in our little town. Before I found these, I was using tennis balls, which, I mean, I found these at the pet department at Dollar General, so 2 for $1, which these also helped. It was great. The only thing that stinks is that these take a couple of days to dry, so if you are staying at a hotel, staying at a host home, wherever your accommodations are, these dry quicker to pack up than these that, take like 2 or 3 days. But yeah, those are just some ideas to use to agitate your laundry if you so decide to do the dry bag method. Now, I will say because this is the second dry bag that I bought, the first dry bag that I used to test this, flung my hair, but the first bag that I used to try this method is an Ozark 2-tone dry bag. I have a video of it that I'll just put into the video. but it was very thin, and because it is two-toned, as far as like, it was like a red and gray bag, where the seams were in the bag, it was actually leaking water, and that's not good, and I decided to return it. If you guys look for a dry bag, actually look for one that's like one solid material. A couple more things. I also have 2 knee pads. I found one at Dollar Tree and one at Dollar General. But if you're going to be kneeling down at the shower or at the tub, it really helps, especially because you're kneeling down, to have a knee pad. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you guys our travel drying rack. This thing is really cool. So give me a moment, I'll turn you around and I'll show you. So real quick, before I forget, I bought these Bermuda Blue Citrus laundry sheets at the Dollar Tree because I like the idea. Again, they're like paper laundry soap. Be great to travel with. Awesome, cool concept. They smell fantastic, but they suck. The first time I did one sheet in the laundry bag, couldn't even smell, what this is supposed to smell like. The clothes still felt gross. They did not feel clean. I did it again with 2 sheets. It's, a trial and error type of situation. That's the only way you're going to learn how to do something. And even after 2 sheets of doing it again, the clothes just did not feel clean. They did not smell good. And it's just, I'm not impressed with these. So after doing some research, I found these on Walmart.com. The reviews were great. And they smell really, really good, and these work pretty stinking well. So they both dissolve instantly in water, which is cool, but these just suck. They smell good, but they suck. So if you're looking for like solid laundry sheets, I would suggest these for what it's worth. But I'm going to go ahead and now show you my drying rack. So let's get to that. So here is our little portable drying rack. And you just fold it up. And it has, once you fold it up enough, all right, but once you fold it up enough, you have these little connector pieces right here. You just snap them on. Same thing on this side. Once you have this folded up, it is 18 inches long, 11.5 inches wide, and 37.5 inches tall. Now, whenever you expand it, it is 37 inches high, or 37.5 inches high still, 11.5 wide, but 29 inches long. So let me go ahead and expand this so you guys can see. Turn it on its side and slowly pull it. And now you have your rack that is extended. If you guys notice, I have a little orange piece of tape. Whenever I was putting this together, and this was very easy to put together, one of the bars that came with it, because this is a very easy just snap it in place type of assembly, one of the assembly pieces did not have this connector piece, and I tried to send an email to the company, but I didn't get anywhere. So even though that the piece was defective, it does not change the integrity of the drying rack itself. So I wasn't too worried about it, but yeah, that is what happened with, that little orange piece of masking tape. I was trying to tape and super glue the broken piece and just gonna try to use it as is, but didn't work. So I'm gonna go ahead and push this down. And really easy to unfold. Ah. So that is our folding drying rack. But y'all, I can literally fit all of this in a suitcase along with some of our other traveling necessities, but this really does not take up a lot of room at all. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for coming over and hanging out with me as I shown you what we have in our traveling laundromat and the other little accessories that we take along with us. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe if you have any requests concerning this new adventure, whether if it's travel laundry, just travel things in general. Please let me know, drop a comment. And if you want to support the channel, my Buy Me a Coffee and Venmo information will be in the description. But until then, you guys are awesome and have a good day. Bye.